It's the 70s. Rock and roll is king, and we are still its subjects. This is the era of rock, and we want it live. A lot of us want it live. Too many of us for indoor concert halls like the Coliseum Arena. In 1974, rock impresario Bill Graham comes up with the solution. It was an idea that would change the music business around the world, and he named it Day on the Green.
It's almost like a 60s type experience.
Everybody's so friendly. Everybody is coming for the same reason.
And you look around and it's empty, and you know within the next 2 hours it's going to be completely filled with basically 60,000 of your friends. It's all right.
Day on the Green, and the name, giving it a name, was the first step toward establishing a reputation. The outdoor shows gave us an opportunity to produce theatrical events beyond the scope of our imagination prior to that, primarily meaning stage sets.
Over the next 12 years, Graham would stage a total of 44 days on the Green, drawing hundreds of thousands of Bay Area fans.
We wanted a certain spirit to come in there. It was light and it was up, it was positive.
Bill Graham and the Oakland Coliseum set a new standard in stadium concerts. In the process, they influenced rock promoters from coast to coast. There were theme days like Southern Band Day. English Band Day. And then on July 26, 1978, there was Mick Jagger's birthday.
We dropped thousands of colored balloons and colored ping pong balls coming down. The wind was blowing in the right direction. Keith, Mick, Woody, and Charlie, and Bill, they felt like playing that day. And I asked them to play a little longer because I lived here, and they did, and I was very happy about that.
Before our eyes, local bands like Night Ranger, get their big break playing a Day on the Green. We cheer them on, and their career takes off with hit records at home and abroad.
Bill Graham would always do unusual things such as bring in unknown bands and give them their starts here. He'd throw bands into these shows where he'd have 5 big bands and he'd throw in a band nobody heard of. He was great. He opened a lot of people's eyes to a lot of different styles of music.
Right here, one more.
You know, I used to come to these shows and I thought, man, you've made it if you ever played for Bill Graham at the end of the Green. Yeah, that was the most exciting thing in my life. I was more nervous. We'd played a lot of shows in my life before that. We played here. I was scared to death. Just walking on and all the people looking over from the backstage balcony going, hey! Yeah, it was the most exciting thing I think we've done yet.
I don't know how it is for anybody outside. I can only speak for myself. Me being from the Bay Area, it's always special because there's an extra amount of pressure. I think I'd rather play New York sometimes than the Bay Area because I want to do extra good for the people that I love.
Come on, let's go. It's just the carnival. It's time to sing it.
I didn't have close acquaintances in here and friends. I still feel that this would be probably one of the best places to come and play, you know, in America.
Rocker Eddie Money tells us there are even more important reasons for playing in your own hometown.
It's really great to play Day on the Green because it's home and it's great. I mean, how many rock stars, you know, take the BART to get to work, you know?
Are the Police a draw in the Bay Area? You bet. They drew over 57,000 of us in 1983. Does jazz play here? Well, sort of, for all 6,000 of us at the 1981 Cool Jazz Festival. Attendance figures reveal the personality of our community. In 1983, 45,000 of us, a different crowd this time, flocked to help Simon and Garfunkel find America. But in 1985, only 6,500 to see Placido Domingo. In 1984, 2 sellout shows for Springsteen in the indoor arena. 27,000 of us can't get enough of the boss. But we give B.B. King the blues, 5,000 fans in 1982.
I went to work the other day, but I thought that I'd double back. And that car I saw sitting in the front of my door looked like a brand new Cadillac. Yes.
The Jacksons arrived to do one show in 1981.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
13,000 of us feel it in the indoor arena. And who never has any problem drawing a crowd?
Finally, a hand came out of the darkness and touched him on the shoulder.
376,000 souls in 1971.
I don't mean this with disrespect. What if Billy Graham charged for the ticket what the rock and roller charges for the ticket? What would the attendance be? None of us would really know. I probably wouldn't book it.
But whether we came to the Coliseum to live it up, or to lay back, for cultural riches, or for classical ranch, it was always our day. And when it was over, we knew it was a day to remember.